My father worked for Unilever, and Unilever came with cup of soup, with instant soup. And then he thought, well, this is strange. Why don't we have boiling water in the kitchen? Why did we stop at 60 degrees? Then he quit his job at Unilever and started developing the cooker in our basement. And then in '85, my brother finished his study and he took it up again together with my father, and they developed again 5 years in the basement. And I joined in '93, so now 30 years ago. And from that moment we had something which was more sellable. And in the first year I remember we sold between 400 and 500 cookers in a year, so one per day. And we were very, very happy. And last year we sold 300,000 in a year and 80,000 cubes. So it has been completely from a very small, silly project to a multinational company. My father was, of course, in his heart, he was an inventor. So actually our company is still, the heart of our company is still innovation. Here in the UAE, I don't think that you can live without a cooker. The advantage here is that the water quality is actually very good. It has been quite a while before people got to know us and get really enthusiastic about it, because we are already, I think, about 7 years active here. And you see the last period, you see that it's becoming a well-known brand and that people are thinking it's more normal to put it in their kitchens. And you see that also in our sales figures, they're really exploding at the moment. So if you have a cooker, you can just mount it to the main system, so to your normal water system. And because the cooker has also a carbon filter inside, and it's really boiled, so the water is perfectly safe to drink, and it's very tasteful to drink. Why should you have then a water kettle or whatever system to boil the water? That's crazy.
Firstly, when you talk about a boiling water tap, safety is paramount. So we have made sure to include a few different safety features on the tap to make it safer than a kettle. Secondly, sustainability is something that is deeply in our DNA. With every cooker, you will not only save energy, because the cooker is 50% energy efficient when you compare it to a kettle, but also we only use the amount of water that you need and when you need it. So you avoid reboiling and having to throw water that you don't use. In addition to energy efficiency, when you add water filters to the cooker, you will reduce your CO2 footprint exponentially, because you will use less plastic bottles and glass bottles.
Yeah, aesthetics are of course very important in these days, especially in the kitchen. So we are constantly developing new designs for the taps, new colors which match to the trends. If you show your new kitchen and there's a cooker installed, people most of the times they start talking about the cooker. Sometimes you see that people have a nice mixing tap, and then there's a small, completely not matching tap for filtered water. In a designer's view, it's of course the best. It's very simple and it's all completely integrated.
Moving from a 90 square meter space to a 300 square meter space was a big step. As you come in, you will notice the abundance of light in the showroom space and a very minimalistic design. The display area features all tap models for a real experience. We also have on display all the different taps, designs and colors. In addition to that, you'll be able to see the different boiling water tanks and also the cube that allows you to have chilled and sparkling water from the same tap. At the back of the showroom we have a space where we'll have our virtual appointment tool, and also an area to train installers on how to assemble cooker taps.
What I hope is if designers come to this showroom, that they share our feeling that we have a functional and modern product, and that it's actually that it is a necessity in the modern kitchen here.